Are you over 60 and living in the UK? Have you been worried about paying those increasing TV license fees every single year? Well, get ready for some really exciting news that could save you a lot of money. There is now a fantastic opportunity for UK seniors aged 60 and above to get a free TV license. And today, we are going to walk you through everything you need to know to make sure you do not miss out on this incredible benefit. Television is so much more than just entertainment, is not it? For millions of people across the UK, especially those of us who are a bit older, watching TV is our daily source of news, companionship, and connection to the world around us. It keeps us informed about current events, helps us stay entertained during the long days at home, and honestly, it helps us feel less alone. But here is the problem that many seniors face every single year. That TV license bill keeps coming through the door. When you are living on a fixed income as a pensioner, that annual fee of over £160 can be a real squeeze on your budget. You might be choosing between paying for your television or paying for other essential things like heating your home or buying groceries. This is why the government has made this wonderful change, and we want to make absolutely sure that you understand exactly how it works and that you get the help you deserve. So, let us start with the basics. What is a TV license anyway? In the United Kingdom, you legally need a television license to watch or record any live television broadcasts. This includes all the free channels you get through Freeview, satellite TV, cable TV, and even online services like BBC iPlayer. Pretty much, if you are watching live television, you need that license. The current annual cost is around £169.50. Now think about that for a moment. If you are a senior living on a pension, that is a significant amount of money. But here is the wonderful news. There is now a way for many of you to get that license for free. And the best part is it could potentially last for your entire life. The government has recognized how important television is for older people. It is not just about watching your favorite shows, though. That is lovely too. Television keeps you connected to what is happening in your country and the world. It helps you stay mentally sharp by watching documentaries and educational programs. It gives you something to look forward to each day. It is a source of comfort and companionship, especially for people who might not get to see family and friends as often as they would like. That is why the government has decided to help older citizens by offering free TV licenses to those who qualify. Now let us talk about who can actually get this free TV license. The main rule is straightforward. You must be 60 years old or older. That is the primary requirement. But wait, there is more to it than just your age. You also need to meet some additional conditions to qualify. First of all, you must be a permanent resident of the United Kingdom. This means you need to have lived here for a certain minimum period. Most sources suggest you should have been living in the UK for at least 5 years before applying. This is to make sure that the scheme is being used by genuine UK residents and not by temporary visitors. You will also need to have a permanent address in the UK and be registered as the named person responsible for your household television license. If you live with other people who are under 60, do not worry. Your free license will still cover the entire household, but you will be the main person on the license as the over 60 resident. Now here's something really important to understand. There are different eligibility pathways, and some of them involve means testing, which means they look at your income. If you receive pension credit, which is the main benefit that helps pensioners with low incomes, then you are very likely to qualify. If you are receiving universal credit, housing benefit, or attendance allowance, you may also be eligible depending on your income level. These benefits are indicators that you genuinely need financial help, and this is exactly the kind of situation the scheme is designed to support. So if you are on any of these benefits, then you should definitely check if you qualify. However, it is really important to note something here. According to the most recent official information from TV licensing, a free TV license for over 60s is currently only guaranteed if you are 75 or over and receiving pension credit. The government has proposed expanding this to 60-year-olds, but it is important to check the official TV licensing website for the very latest information about what is currently available, as rules can change and updates happen regularly. For those in supported housing or sheltered accommodation, there are other options available. You might be able to get an ARC license, which stands for Accommodation for Residential Care. This type of license is much cheaper. It costs only £7.50 per year, which is a massive saving compared to the full license fee. This option is available to people living in sheltered housing, supported accommodation, or care homes. So how do you actually go about applying? The good news is that the application process has been made as simple and user-friendly as possible. You have several different options for how to apply, so you can choose the method that suits you best. If you are comfortable using the internet and technology, you can apply online through the official TV licensing website. Just visit their website, look for the page dedicated to over 60s applicants or concessionary licenses, and you will find an application form that you can fill out right there on your computer. This is usually the fastest way to get your application processed, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home at any time of day or night. But what if you prefer not to use the internet? No problem at all. You can apply by telephone by calling TV licensing directly. You can also apply by post if that is what you prefer. You can either download an application form from the TV licensing website and print it out, or you can write to them to request one. They will send you a form in the post, you fill it out, and you send it back with your supporting documents. When you apply, no matter which method you choose, you will need to provide some documents to prove that you qualify. These documents are really important because they help TV licensing verify that you genuinely meet all the requirements. You will need proof of your age. This could be your passport, your driving license, or your birth certificate. Any of these will do the job perfectly. You will also need proof of your address in the United Kingdom. This could be a recent utility bill, a bank statement, or any official letter that shows your name and address. If you are applying because you receive certain benefits like pension credit, you will need to provide proof of that too. This could be a letter from the Department for Work and Pensions confirming that you received this benefit, a pension statement, or other official income-related documents. The important thing to remember is to provide copies of your documents, not the original ones. The last thing you want is to lose your original passport or driving license in the post. Make photocopies instead and send those. The TV licensing team will be able to verify everything they need from the copies. Once you have gathered all your documents and submitted your application, what happens next? TV licensing will review your application carefully. They will check that you meet all the eligibility criteria and that all your documents are correct and properly completed. If everything looks good, you will receive an approval letter through the post. This is brilliant news because it means you have got your free license approved. If they need any additional information or clarification, they will get in touch with you and let you know exactly what they need. Once your application is approved, your free license will become valid, usually for a period that is confirmed in your approval letter. Here is something that many people do not realize. If you have already paid for your TV license for the year, but then discover that you are eligible for the free scheme, you can actually apply for a refund. There is absolutely no need to feel like you have wasted that money. Just contact TV licensing and explain your situation. If your application is approved, they will refund the amount for any remaining months on your license. Refunds typically take between 4 and 6 weeks to process, and they will calculate exactly how much you should get back based on how many full months remain on your current license. That money will come back to you, so you can use it for something else you need. Now let us talk about what this free license actually gives you. This is the really exciting part because it is not just about watching a few channels anymore. With a free TV license, you get full access to BBC channels and BBC iPlayer. You can watch all the news, documentaries, dramas, comedies, and entertainment that BBC provides. You can watch on your television set, on your computer, on your tablet, or on your smartphone. This gives you incredible flexibility to watch what you want whenever you want. Whether you love David Attenborough's nature documentaries, enjoy following the latest dramas, want to keep up with the news, or just want something relaxing to watch in the evening, it is all there for you with your free license. The benefits of having this free TV license go far beyond just saving money, though that is certainly important. For seniors living on fixed incomes, removing an annual bill of over £160 is genuinely life-changing. That is money that can go toward paying your heating bills during those cold winter months, buying nutritious food, paying for medicines, or just having a little bit of comfort in your life. Think about what you could do with an extra £160 a year. That is over £13 every single month. But the benefits are not just financial. Television plays such an important role in keeping older people connected and informed. When you can access BBC News and current affairs programs, you stay up to date with what is happening in your community and in the world. When you can watch educational documentaries, you keep your mind active and engaged. When you can watch entertainment and comedy programs, it lifts your mood and helps you enjoy yourself. For older people who might not get out as much as they used to, who might have mobility issues or health problems that make it difficult to leave the house, television becomes a very important part of their lives. It reduces loneliness and isolation by keeping them connected and entertained. This scheme also helps promote what is called social inclusion. Older people who can access television and keep up with current events, cultural shows, and public broadcasting are able to participate more fully in society. They can have conversations with family members about the news or current television shows. They understand what is happening around them. They feel part of the community. This is incredibly important for mental health and well-being, especially for seniors who might be living alone or who have limited social contact. The government and the BBC have really recognized that access to information and entertainment through television is not a luxury. It is actually essential, particularly for older people. That is why they have made this commitment to support you with a free license. This is not charity. It is recognition that television serves an important public service, and everyone should have access to it regardless of their income. Let me give you some practical tips to make sure you get this benefit without any problems. First of all, apply as soon as possible. Do not wait or put it off. The sooner you submit your application, the sooner it can be processed and approved, and the sooner you can start enjoying your free license. Process times can vary, and during busy periods there might be a slight delay, so do not wait until the last minute. Get your documents together now and get your application in. Second, make sure you have all the right documents before you start. Do not go through the application process halfway and then realize you are missing something. Gather your proof of age, proof of address, and any proof of benefits that you might need. Check the TV licensing website to see exactly what they are currently asking for, as requirements can sometimes change slightly. Having everything ready means your application will be processed smoothly and quickly. Third, whether you apply online, by phone, or by post, keep a copy of everything for your own records. If you apply online, take a screenshot of your application or write down any reference number they give you. If you apply by post, keep a photocopy of your form and make a note of when you sent it. This way, if you need to follow up or if there are any questions, you have all your information organized and ready. Fourth, do not hesitate to ask for help if you need it. If you are not comfortable with technology and applying online seems daunting, you can always use the phone or post method instead. Or if you have a family member or friend who can help you with the application, that is absolutely fine. Many people have relatives or carers who are happy to help elderly family members with admin tasks like this. There's no shame in asking for help. What matters is that you get the application submitted correctly. Fifth, share this information with your friends and family who are over 60. So many older people are not aware of this opportunity to get a free license. If you know someone who might be eligible, tell them about it. Help them understand the process. Maybe even help them apply if they need your support. Spreading the word means more people get the help they deserve. Finally, keep checking the official TV licensing website for the latest updates. Rules and policies can change, and you want to make sure you have the most current information. The TV licensing website is your official source for accurate information, so do not rely just on what you read online in other places. Always double check the official website if you have any questions. This free TV license scheme really is a wonderful development for UK seniors. It recognizes your value, your needs, and your right to stay connected, informed, and entertained. It removes a financial burden that many of you have been dealing with for far too long. The government and the BBC are saying to you that you matter, and they want to make sure you have access to the services and programs that are so important to your daily life. So if you are over 60, do yourself a favor and check whether you qualify. Even if you are not sure, it is worth finding out. The application process is straightforward, and the potential savings and benefits are enormous. Start gathering your documents today. Visit the TV licensing website and find out exactly what you need to do for your specific situation. Make that phone call or fill out that form. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. A free TV license could be absolutely life-changing, not just for your wallet, but for your entire quality of life and sense of connection to the world around you. You deserve this benefit, so please go ahead and claim it today.